All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. This is a viewer request video, and I'll be honest, there are some really interesting tickers that we're about to look at right now, okay? We're going to look at VIRI, CXAI, and I'm going to do my best to squeeze in CFRX, okay? Look, this isn't the prettiest, but this is a really good example of using the 8 moving average. All right, I'll explain it a little more once we get into the details. But look, when I draw my lines, they're very much stagnant, right? They do not move a penny up or down. When the 8 is your friend, when this line is your friend, it just becomes this moving support line. And man, Viri's done a really good job. Not the best job, but shit, a really good one. All right, sorry to curse. So we'll get into the details shortly. Real quick, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We do have our 5 moving averages, these horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share, comment, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms. But I swear, just being here and giving me your time is beyond appreciated, okay? And look, I'm not perfect, I'm not all-knowing, and yeah, if you've got better opinions than me, I would love to hear them, okay? So look, let's get going. And obviously I will be talking about the immediate, but real quick, just in case you haven't seen my earlier videos of this, oh my goodness, right? This is a very nice gap fill that we really are trying to make, okay? This looks like a very random line, all right? On the daily, you can see it actually very much is. There's absolutely no reason for me to draw that 110, right? However, the 110 really came in handy, and that was from the weekly. It basically was the 50% of this one. So we use the weekly to actually make Jay and hopefully a couple other of you a really good exit point, because I'm telling you, there was no other reason to put this 110 right there. So hopefully that worked on this pop right here, okay? Now, where are we from there? Because again, this ends up being a resistance. It couldn't break, right? What ends up happening is it opens up here, it opens at 118 and then closes all the way down here, all right? Yeah, it's a green candle, but outline green is better than filled in green. All right. Honestly, I don't like this. Is a bad good day. All right. I do not like a day that opens all the way up here and then look how much money, like that's some fat percentage. Some people like, more people I think lost money here than made money. You know what I mean? So this 110 is still for sure a very real hard issue right here. Okay. That said, let's talk about the 8 a little bit. Look at this thing. We nicely go up, we lose it, but we do not confirm. We lose it, but we do not confirm. We have literally not lost this 8 and confirmed at all once. And look, the 20 is not far away. So if we were to lose it, right, I think there would have been some really little damage done, I guess, to say the least. But at this point, look at this candle too. Excuse me real quick. The high of the day is 0.82. Close of the day is 0.82. I love it. That literally means the entire day people were buying and buying and buying and buying and buying until they said, hey, you can't buy anymore. Wait till tomorrow, right? I love a good candle that has no wick on top. Literally, high of the day, close of the day. That's a strong sign. And especially closing over the 8. Is there a 200? Yeah, 200's up here. Okay, so we're not over all the lines, but 8's going up. 20's going up, 50's going up, even the 100 looks like it's going up, right? So like this actually is good. And remember, one of the things that I was worried about initially, and actually why I missed this really all happened after hours, was, look, I was really worried about this RSI. 84 is super high, and even the days behind it were like a high 70 to 80, right? We've now reset to 60. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, 60 might be enough to rip the 110 and maybe even come here to the 200 moving average. For real, I am very much curious. And yeah, I'm gonna set the alert at 86 cents. You know what? I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm okay at 86. Yeah, interesting. There is a lot to like. Look, Volume hasn't been fantastic, all right? I do want us to smash this white line. You could see what one day smashing it looks like, right? But overall, like volume just really needs to get a little better, but MACD still positive. Look, we also need to confirm, as confident as I'm sounding, there's a very good likelihood that this thing comes down to like 77 tomorrow. Can't go lower. I don't want to go below the 8 moving average and come to 76, 75, whatever, right? Like 77, 78, that's really the lowest this can go tomorrow. Obviously, I'm hoping that if we break 87, it could be a real quick ride to 110. Because again, where are we? We're in the gap, right? So, yeah, there's actually a lot to like here. And again, we looked at the weekly earlier. This is a sexy weekly, right? We're just continually going up. We haven't even come close to coming down to the 8 yet. We're very much in a really safe place, for lack of words. There's no such thing as safe in the stock market, right? But this is a really good place, you know what I mean? So it's just to watch the lines, and it's this is well worth watching tomorrow. I can't really stress it much more than that. So this next one, CXAI, again, this is actually a really interesting chart as well, okay? Because where are we? All right, where are we? We actually are sitting in essentially what I would call all-time highs. So again, I don't know if you just fast forwarded to this part or not, but there are two types of green candles, okay? Green outline is good. Why? You open down here, you open at 272, and you go all the way up to here. The problem with green filled in is you actually open up here. You open at 18, but then you come all the way down and then you close at 13. That's not good. That's a significant loss for some people right there, right? You lost about $5. $2 is more than 10%. More people lost 25% right here than they actually made money. You get what I'm saying? That's what I see here. This is, and obviously it's a lot less dramatic, right? But nonetheless, the way I draw my lines, it's always on these green opens. And yeah, we're over the highest green open line, right? Like we are. It is what it is. As I zoom out, there's not much more else we can look at. You know what I mean? So in my book, as long as this goes up, oh man, this can actually get really nasty. I'm gonna set my alert. So what was your low? Okay, no, hold on. Sorry. 1385 is where this closed. I'm gonna set my alert at 1386. All right, that's definitely where I'm pretty curious at. Again, an alert is not an immediate buy notification, but yeah, it's definitely a come check it out and look. You're going to be over all moving averages. You're going to be flying hopefully into all-time highs. Like this MACD's in the positive, RSI's in a good healthy 60. It's actually been a decent number of volume days on the positive, right? You can just see really quickly the last 5 days, only one little insignificant green, right? And we've actually been a little bit closer to or over the white line 1, 2, 3 out of those 5 too, right? So just a little sprinkle of volume, and yeah, basically I'm just trying to get over that open, right? That's where my alert is, and then yeah, hopefully we destroy that and then fly from there. This is again well worth the watch on Monday. And look at this weekly, right? Interesting. Where are you at? What line is this? Is this 1385? It is. It's 1385. Okay, cool. Yeah, 1386 is that's again where I set my alert, right? So I'm happy with that. 1386 and CXAI might go. I do not care about post market. Yeah, nothing's happening post market. Very cool. Yeah, watch this bad boy in the morning. This is a really interesting ticker to say the least. Okay, CFRX. Okay, that's right. I remember seeing this. So, couple things really quickly. What I'm gonna do. And let me just go back because I don't know if I should have done it on the last one. All right, look, this last stock was 4.5 million shares, all right? VIRI, 1.1. That's at least over a million. That's at least making me all right with it. When a stock is under a million, when it's a lot closer to like 500,000, 200,000, 100,000, that's where I start getting a little worried. That's where I come to the minute chart. And hey, okay, this isn't actually as bad as I thought. You can see, especially in the end of the day, it wasn't a good end of the day, but yeah, it's a lot fuller of candles than I was expecting. But I'm not a big fan of seeing these dashes on the minute chart, all right? It just, to me, generally is what I call a shady stock. Because look, in this minute right here, you can literally see the volume was 0.0. That one was 0.0. That one was 2,000 shares. That's cool. All right, whatever. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this one was 400 shares and it made that big of a come on, right? So I'm always a little weary when volume is under a million. Just my 2 cents. That said, literally in the last not too long ago, we crossed 50 and we crossed 100. There was some wildly silly volume here. And look, again, I've said it often, healthcare, biotech, that kind of scares me because I'm always not sure if the FDA is going to give you a thumbs up or thumbs down that's just going to like make all these lines irrelevant, right? But generally and technically speaking, what am I looking at? This 50 moving average. I think the whole story is this 50 line. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hard. Do not, all right? Do not think about $27 gap filling all the way up to a 200 something. Do not think that when we're talking about $1.83, all right? I sincerely have to stress that, okay? That said, look, breaks the 50 once, can't confirm. Let's just say it breaks it, can't confirm. Can't even break it, can't even break it, can't even break it, right? This 50 is gonna be no joke at all. And getting over 217 is gonna be the money line. It might actually even be this. I think this is what I would call let's even go with this one. I'll go with the top of this one. I would set my alert at 226. You know I don't like zeros and fives. This one closes at 224. At 226, you know what? I'll set the alert. I wouldn't mind knowing this at 226. Why not? Let me know that. Because from there, red, 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 all the way here. From there, red, 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 all the way to probably here, right? Again, so there's basically this plateau, then this plateau. And then we're starting to get a lot closer to, talking about this. But one more time, I did not zoom out all the way until I made this video, all right? I got to see. There we go. Thank you. Give me some numbers. Regardless, do not think about these kind of dollars when we're literally talking about $1.83, all right? That's where I'm going to end this video. But I actually do like all three of these. I think all three are at least worth checking out to see if they do what they potentially could do. So, hey, appreciate your time. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, thank you.